Hello, you fuckers. Welcome to part 6 of Red Dead Redemption. Spare the rod, spoil the bandit. Or whatever crappy pun title I'm going to come up with. Anyway, we need to mosey on down to the sheriff's office here. And yeah, this one is where it gets really dark. It's like a friggin' exploitation movie. It's like the gang members from A Clockwork Orange have turned up in the Old West.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers.
Now, as you do, I think we've all had a drink and bludgeoned a loved one. They rate the women at the number 7 dance. Yeehaw!
Anyway, we got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood. Will you ride with us?
I'd like a good posse, especially a big posse.
It's gonna be a bloody job.
I don't think I know any
A
other
bloody job. Oh, is that like fingering a woman on her period? That's what a bloody job is.
Hey, wait up!
Anyway, now comes the best part of Red Dead Redemption. More horse riding. Using the old giddy up button.
I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
Hey,
I did. For a man
don't
who
push me off the
claimed
road,
to be the
asshole.
remedy to all ailments, he was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East, the result of years of research.
If only it could
It's
cure
called
him
Red
of
Bull,
diarrhea of
and
the
it's
mouth.
delicious.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing.
Ah,
He's no more
fuck
a
science.
scientist than I am a priest.
What the fuck has science ever done for us?
However they please.
Except increase our life expectancy at over 30.
I can't understand a goddamn
Well, other than that, what the fuck has science ever did?
I see him. Marston, you and Eli go check it out.
Yeah, spoilers, there's nothing special here per se, it's just foreshadowing. It does create a nice build-up.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal.
They even rape the horses. Man, you've got to have a lot of confidence to fuck a horse. I mean, think about it. Think about it, what a female horse would be used to. Oh, and here's the reason why you shouldn't bother buying guns. You get the fancy guns along with the story. You know, I've took a break from this commentating bit because I've started to give less fucks. I'm not sure if it's working out. Maybe
What kind of man does that? A bunch of
Maybe I'll try monetizing my account. Will that actually advertise my thingy? But what I'm thinking is, I gave that horse a nickname, but I can't remember what nickname that was.
Men are born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
It's nice to engage in some humanist philosophy before we go on a murdering spree.
Between Walton's boys and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood.
Speaking of which, there is a gang called the Walton Boys. And I wonder if that's a sly reference to the A Little House on the Prairie.
Come on. Slow down.
Out of my way, cactus.
Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on.
You know, this whole bandits turning into psychotic murderers, it makes you wonder what human beings would act like if they didn't have no accountability.
Sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws, Marston?
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our
I
way.
mean, we're out here in the law,
Killing and thieving
in
never
this
right.
lawless land, and you had a gun. What the hell would you do?
Unless it's ordered by a court of law, you mean?
Listen, be quiet. I got a bad feeling about this. All right, boys, let's have a look around.
Time for me to scout the perimeter. Now this area here, it's got a hotel thing here. Well, not a hotel, but like a over the night stay thing. So you can come back here later on and just become more civilized.
Nobody's in the shed. Yeah.
And we just take a quick gander here. Yeah, no, mate. This place is pretty scary. You might want to make use of the old outhouse. You know, I've forgotten if I gave this horse a nickname. It doesn't matter.
There's no good reason for that to be boarded up. Break that door down. The rest of you, get your guns ready.
Okay, so I take it some bandits must have gone in there, and then they boarded the place up. Then some other bandits boarded the doors up for them. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess you could say she's a pin-up. Yeah.
Holy sweet mother.
She's a pretty swinging lass.
Please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage inside.
Now, this part of the mission is, I guess, what we call a siege.
This has gone far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of...
Yeah, see, I was talking before, they were discussing whether it's better to have lawlessness or too much order. And I've got to say, in this scenario, I'd rather have the shady government men. Because, you know, this sort of, these banditos don't look like the better option. But I guess something we don't see is how far government power can become. Like we don't see like a Soviet state. But anyway, now we go from a revisionist western to a fully fledged spaghetti western. Now this part we usually storm into the house and do some shooting, but I'll try to be a clever so-and-so about this and try and use the windows as an alternative method.
Ain't you a pretty little thing? Huh?
Oh, look at that. See, I didn't expect them to be facing the window.
Shed in the back as soon as it looks clear.
Thank you. I was convinced I was dead.
Oh, bloody windows. Just jump through them. Sorry about the windows, miss. I'm sure you can replace them. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of double glazing salesmen out here in the Old West.
Damn and blast! Oh my good God!
You know, you want to take this slow because there's a few hostages. And yes, I do abuse the old bullet time.
Yeah. Keep your head down.
They did unspeakable things to me.
They made me,
Me, it's so
they
much.
made me watch Michael Bay movies. Unspeakable things. Honestly, these guys are like rats. When you think you've got rid of them all, there's always one hanging around here. Oh.
Looks all clear, fellas. Let's check up on the farmers.
But this mission isn't quite over yet. Because like the dirty dogs that they are, we have to hunt them down. But not before I do some looting. Yep. Get it up, Marston.
Some folk tried escaping to the south, but then some robbers started chasing him down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just some man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. What is wrong with this country?
I'm voting for Obama.
Man that kills the boss of that bunch gets $50.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives, people's homes.
Come on, they're gonna get away.
Yeah, now this is a good old-fashioned revenge flick here. I'll keep
Do
up,
you
Marshal.
think they might be headed for Fort Mercer, Marshal?
What? Williamson's men?
Maybe. All this sure looks like their handiwork.
Makes sense if they took this road.
Come on, Marshal. This might be our chance.
Yeah, well, if you didn't have motivation to get Bill Williamson before, you certainly have it now.
What the hell you talking about?
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Why does that involve you?
We used to run in a gang together. It was once like family.
If this is how you treat your family, I'd hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago. And bearing in mind, he's left me for dead the last 2 times I've seen him. I'm about figuring we've moved past the family part.
That somebody on the cliff?
Yeah, that's probably why this game should get a prequel
Just walk away,
rather than a
John.
sequel.
I didn't kill you before, but I sure as shit will now.
Get yourself down here, Bill. You know you ain't man enough to stop me. You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You always did have a high
Yeah,
opinion
Bill's
of
gonna be
yourself.
hung either way.
Dutch always said you were an
I
arrogant
don't think he
son
has
of a bitch.
motivation to surrender
Guess
himself.
he was about right. Get 'em, boys! Everybody!
Follow me.
Okay, this section, it's essentially a little bit of a siege here.
Best cover we got.
Just hold off the enemies. Oh, I can't wait for this Red Dead or Redemption. This Dead I think to be upgraded. Yeah, see, sneezes in slow-mo. There you have it. Anyway, no, I'm not going to edit those out. I don't care anymore. These videos get like 10 views. I'm really starting to regret my life choices. I don't even want to be famous per se, at all, in any set of the word, but if I could get like 20 people, just 20 that like view my videos regularly, then it would feel slightly less of a waste of time. I mean, I enjoy it, but it's starting to become difficult to justify all the time and effort I spend doing them. Well, maybe I should monetize this account. Maybe that will advertise to more people. Get my videos out there. I really hate to be calculating about this. I would like to say I'll do this just for the fun, but it does take hours, so I'm going to have to be slightly more business-minded about this. Again, taking advantage of the sort of instant lock-on. Come on, just a few more fuckers.
One move, and you're a dead man. Pleasure doing business with you, boys.
Hey, look what I got here. This something makes you still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie. Get him. Oh.
Norman Deek.
You can call me Norm.
Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is going to help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Dick. Mighty kind.
Fuck you! Hog time. Let's get him to jail.
Yeah, and we'll leave him hogtied in jail.
Load up now.
Ooh, a treasure chest. I'm on the wrong side. Yeah, 14 bucks ain't bad.